everyone and welcome back to the channel. I'm G&G and in this episode of Jobless and Greatness we are back unemployed. We are now a free agent. We've left Oxford City. It's the 1st of July. Our contract finished at the end of June. We had to resign just to get ourselves free from Oxford City, but yeah, we ended our contract. We've left Oxford City. We're now a 2-star reputation manager with a National A licence from nothing at the start. Our attributes have risen up a good bit, so we should be an attractive prospect for some clubs. If we go to the job centre though, not a lot of jobs available at the moment that are piquing my interest, to be honest. The Liverpool job is available, but of course we wouldn't get it, first of all, and second of all we can't take that job because we have to go to a club who haven't won a title this century to try and win it to complete this save's ultimate goal. Oxford City job available, don't think we'll go back. A couple of jobs lower, we're not going to drop down there, but I want to try and stay in England at the moment if at all possible. So we'll just play on a couple of weeks maybe and see if any jobs become available and see what happens in the future. So we are back a month later. It is the 1st of August and we are still unemployed, still looking for a job. Haven't really had any come up that were of major interest or that we had any chance of getting. We did put in a cheeky application for the Celtic job, but we didn't even get an interview there. Another job that is of slight interest is Livingston in the Scottish Premiership, but a 2.5-star job. We're a 2-star manager. We probably have an outside chance of getting it. It's not one that really interests me because it's going to be so tough. They're predicted to come bottom and get relegated. Yeah, it's not one that is major interest to me. So what we're going to do is we're going to be patient here. We may have to wait until the seasons are up and running and some managers get sacked. But we're going to be patient and wait for the right job because it's going to be important now for building up our reputation and making the next step towards our goal of getting to a top club and winning one of Europe's top 5 leagues. So, back for an update. It is the 1st of October now. We still don't have a job. There are a couple of jobs available in the National League. One slight interest is Oldham. Have a bit of money, have a bit of value to them. Reputation of 1.5 star, down battling relegation, below Oxford City in the league. Oxford City have started 11 games played and are on 14 points in 13th position. Their new manager is Sean Bonnet-Johnson, who was our under-18 manager when we were there. So he took over, doing okay, but Oldham are down in the relegation spots. I kind of want to hold on and see can we get some sort of job in maybe League 2, League 1. We just have to be patient. This is important, I think, to get this job right because we need to get to a club that we can bring up through the leagues, build our reputation, and then we can be an attractive proposition for clubs abroad as well as clubs in England. So hopefully we just need to be patient, wait for the right job, and soon we'll be in employment. So here we go. Clubs have started to sack their managers. It is the 7th of October. 4 clubs have sacked their managers. So we'll start here with Rochdale. They are in League 2. They're currently bottom of League 2. We bring the table down. They're on 7 points. Only 2 points off the relegation spots. They are in 731,000 debt, which is a bit of a worry. 2-star reputation, 2-star training facilities, 2-star youth facilities. We're going to stick in an application for it anyway. We've waited a while. So that's the Rochdale we're going to apply for, and yeah, that's that one done. We'll go back now and see Crewe have also sacked their manager, Jake Littlejohn. They are in League 1 and they are currently bottom of League 1 on 7 points, 3 points off relegation, only 276,000 in debt, a 2.5-star reputation club, but look at that, 3.5-star training facilities. This would be a really good job to get Crewe, try and keep them up this season, then build them towards League 1 promotion. So we're going to apply for that job too. Get the old CV out, dusted. It's a bit of dust gathered on it since we resigned at Oxford City. Then it's Cambridge United, who are in League 2. They're 20th in League 2. Have 1.4 million in the bank, so they have a bit of money in the bank. 2-star reputation, 2.5-star training facilities and youth facilities. They are currently, as I said, they're down in 20th position on 11 points. Clear of relegation at the moment, predicted to finish 16th. So that's a job. That's probably the one of these jobs I'd be the most interested in taking is Cambridge. So hopefully we can get an interview there. And the 4th is Stockport County, who are in League 1, 23rd in League 1, 2.7 million in the bank. That's a huge bank. 2.5-star reputation, down in 23rd position. They have 9 points and only a point off the relegation spot. So we're going to stick an application in for that job. That's 4 jobs that have come up. We're going to apply for them all. Whether we get an interview with them all, I don't know. But all those job applications now received. We just have to wait and see if we can get an interview. So we have our first interview since we left Oxford City. It's with Rochdale, who of course, just to remind you, are in League 2, down towards the bottom with a big debt in the bank balance. But as it's our first interview, we're going to attend it. Let's see how we get on. The board are pleased that you have taken the time to attend today. There are a few questions we'd like to ask you to see if you are the manager to take the club forward. Glad to be here. Let's get going. Your managerial experience lacks variety, in our opinion. Can you tell me why you've only worked with a small selection of teams? Well, I only started my career. I've shown loyalty to the clubs I've managed and consider that a good thing, I'll say. You have one relegation on your record. Can you explain those circumstances? Well, I came in very late. That was at Peterborough Sports. We only came in near the end of the season. What did I go for here? It happened once. I've learned from that experience and it won't happen ever again, I'll say. This would be a big jump from your previous club. What makes you think you can handle it? I feel as if I've earned the opportunity to work at a club of this stature and reputation. You're up for a few jobs. Are you hedging your bets? I'm doing whatever I can to keep progressing. Are you able to ease our worries about losing the backing of your players and the subsequent airing of dirty laundry in public? Don't know what that's all about, but yeah, given the career I've had, that was very much the exception rather than the rule. The club will be looking for a candidate capable of performing to competition expectations, something our last manager did not do. Fair enough. Are you confident in handling that better than your predecessor? I've got a good record when it comes to managing expectations, which is true. We did well at Oxford City at performing above expectations. The club is looking to hire a manager comfortable working within limited resources. Are you that manager? Yeah, that sounds like a challenge I'm up for. If you emerge as the successful candidate, you would be expected to adhere to the club's vision for the future. Let's have a look at it. Make the most of set pieces. I'm sure we can try and do that. Work within the wage budget, grow the reputation. Yeah, we'll try to do that. Avoid relegation from League 2, be competitive in the FA Cup, reach the knockout stages of the EFL Cup this season. Next season we're to reach the League 2 playoffs, and then we're to work towards automatic promotion to League 1 and gain automatic promotion to League 1. That looks challenging enough, but we'll say happy with that. If hired, we would expect you to secure survival and avoid relegation. Is that fair? Yes. I think that's the target to aim for. Proposed transfer budget of 102,000. Yeah, I'll work with that. Wage budget of around 102,000. Yeah, be very happy with that after. Do you have any requests? No. Actually, I'd like to improve my coaching badges if that's possible. Can I ask for that? Yes. Yeah. We don't agree that allowing you to take the next coaching. Oh, well, I think I need to be doing the coaching badges. Is there anything else? No, happy enough with that. And we will move on from Rochdale. So that's our first interview done. And according to this, we're set to take over. I'm not sure. We've been asked. Reports suggesting we're going to decline that. I'm not going to say anything because other jobs may come available. The job I'd really like to get is that Cambridge United job. Let's see if we get an interview there. Well, we're back just a day later because we've been offered job interviews at Crewe and at Stockport County. So I'm going to do those two interviews off camera now. The questions are going to be more or less the same as that Rochdale interview. Still waiting and hoping for that Cambridge United one, but it looks like we'll have 3 jobs we'll be in the running for. So it looks like we'll soon have a job and we can start back in action. Well, here we go. The job I have been eyeing up has given us an interview. Cambridge United. They really want this job because they have a good bank balance, good training facilities, good youth facilities. They're in League 2. They're above the relegation spots. They're in 19th at the moment. They're 5 points clear of the relegation spots. Predicted to finish 16th. I think this is a club we could really start to bring up through the league. So let's get to this interview. We did the other interviews with Crewe and Stockport County, but this is the one I really want to try and get. So here we go. They're glad to have us here. Let's get started. Why has your managerial career lacked variety so far? All have asked me this, and I've said the same thing. I've shown loyalty to every club. You have won relegation. They've all brought up this Peterborough Sports relegation. It's a bit annoying given that we only were there for less than half a season. It happened once. I've learned from it, and I won't. This will be a big jump up from your previous club. What makes you think you can handle it? I feel as if I've earned the opportunity to work at a club of this stature and this reputation. You're up for a few jobs now, it seems. Are you hedging your bets? I'm trying to forge ahead with my career by any means necessary, John. You have previously been embroiled in media controversy, citing your inability to command the support of your players. I cannot remember when this happened, but yeah. What can you say to address our concerns about that happening here? Given the career I've had, that was very much the exception rather than the rule, John. Are you willing to assure us that, yeah, I'll give you the promise that we'll have a healthy dressing room atmosphere? No problem at all to me. We don't want to repeat our last manager who we had to part company with earlier than expected. Are you going to be around for a while? I have a proven track record of spending considerable time in a job, which is true. We spent 4 seasons at Oxford City, so definitely did. Are you comfortable working with a director of football? I am. I promise I'm happy to work with him. What sort of budget are you anticipating needing to put together for your backroom staff? So I'm probably going to make a good few changes, so I need a decent budget. I want to change my backroom staff and improve it if necessary, so we'll just say that to make sure we have that option available. Here's the club's vision. Develop players use the club's youth system, sign players under the age of 22 for the future, make the most of set pieces, sign English players, play attacking football, play possession football, do not sign players over the age of 30, okay, work within the wage budget, grow the club's reputation, not too bad, maximum of 1 year contracts for players over the age of 34. And so this year they want a mid-table finish and competitive in the FA Cup. Next season they want a top half finish in League 2, and the season after that they want to reach the playoffs of League 2 and then attempt to remain in League 1 after that if we get promoted. So they're looking for a promotion 3 seasons on. So we're happy enough with that vision. Yeah, confirm. If hired, we expect you to finish in mid-table. Yeah, that's a job we can do. We can finish in mid-table. Transfer budget of 125,000. We'll go with that. Wage budget of 45,000 per week. That's a huge wage budget compared to what we had at Oxford. Happy with that. Are there any requests? We're going to request the coaching badges again and see. Yeah, they're happy enough with that. And that's the end of that interview. So we have done the interview at Crewe. That's the job we're going to try and hold out for. We do have the other 3 options as backups. Great news, we have been offered the Cambridge United job. It looks like this is going to be where we're going to go. We're going to go from Oxford to Cambridge, but not the universities, just the football clubs. So we're going to Cambridge United. Let's see, we're going to start negotiations here on our contract. 2-year contract, 2,000 a week. And yeah, happy enough with that. We're going to say yes to the deal. We're going to have a new club now. The job has been accepted. We have joined Cambridge United, and this is a big step up for us. We're going to be a league manager now for the first time after our time at Oxford City, and hopefully we can build Cambridge up through the leagues. We're looking at 2-star reputation, media prediction of 16th. No assistant manager yet because I asked to have their current one sacked, so he's gone. We'll have to hire a new one. Fierce rivals are Peterborough, not Peterborough Sports, who we got relegated, but Peterborough in the league. And yeah, we look to try and get through the stadium. The Abbey Stadium has an 8,696 capacity, so if we can start getting that packed, get some money into the club. Transfer budget of 125,000. Can't spend that at the moment because, of course, the transfer window is closed, and we'll have to deal with that. There's the look at the team report for the best lineup of 4. That's the formation and tactic. We were playing at Oxford City, so that's good. We'll be able to slot that in, and hopefully we have the players who can play it. We'll have to get to know our squad. Look at the club vision again, is nothing too ambitious really. This season we have to stay finish in the mid-table of League 2, and then next season the top half finish in League 2, and then the next season try and get to the playoffs, and then they want promotion. A couple of little things like play possession football, play attacking football, don't sign anyone over 30, sign players under 22. We can do all those quite easily, hopefully, and make the board happy. Supporters just want to remain in League 2 and be competitive if we play against Peterborough, so that's something to look out for. Develop players through our youth system, hopefully we can do that. And yeah, do we want a press conference? Yeah, we do, yeah. So yeah, there we are. There's our new club. We are at Cambridge United in League 2, 20th at the moment. We're looking through the fans there, tactical direction and all that. We're just going to have a look at our squad, and we'll have a look at a couple of the better players. So we just put the top players to the top. So first up is Caleb Kapora, who is a right back, inverted wing back. He can play first touch of 11, marking 12, tackling 13. And then lots of 12s and 13s with a couple of 14s in there. Really good physical, good player. So he could be a really important player for us. He's on loan from Crystal Palace, and he could be very important. And then we have Reece Russell-Denny, who is a midfielder. Looks a pretty decent midfielder, to be fair. Good first touch, good long shots, good passing, and good physicals. Mentals are up and down a little bit, but yeah, he looks a pretty decent player, so we can definitely build on him. We look at getting a picture in for him too. And a third one is an Irishman, so an Irish manager coming in, Glenn McConnell, who is a striker. So he would probably be our main striker then. He started 14 games in League 2 and scored 4 goals already. Finishing of 13, composure of 12, acceleration and pace 12 and 11. And yeah, he could be a really good forward for us. So yeah, that's something to look out for. So yeah, we have a striker, we have a midfielder, a right back to build our team around. So in the next episode, we are going to come back for our first ever games as Cambridge manager. And first up, right away, we're in FA Cup action against Chester. So we have a cup game away against Chester. Chester, of course, in non-league, so they'll be looking to pull off a shock in the first round. And then we'll take on Aldershot Town in our first league game in League 2. A quick look at the table, we'll just bring it up bigger. We'll show that we are currently in 20th position on 15 points. Aldershot are all the way up in 3rd on 26 points. So that's a very, very tough start for us at home, but hopefully we can get up and running early and get a couple of wins on the board. If you enjoyed today's episode and that hunt for a new job, please drop a like on the video. Also good to see more likes and that people are enjoying them. Don't forget to leave any feedback you have in the comments. Did we pick the right job, do you think, of the 4 we interviewed for? I think we did. I think we can really build up Cambridge from League 2 up to maybe Championship level, and then we can see about moving either to the Premier League or abroad. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button too. Really helps the channel grow and helps you to catch every video that's posted. Videos will be posted Monday to Friday, 6 PM Irish time, and subscribing is the best way to get that notification. There's also a playlist on the channel if you want to catch up on anything that's happened so far, and until the next episode, please take it easy.